Hi, my name is Sunday. In this video, I'll be talking about the impossible way to get documents if you have 6 months RICHIESTA ASILO. So, from the beginning, I said the impossible way because it is impossible. But to those ones who want to try it, you better watch this video. Your heart there, you have 6 months RICHIESTA ASILO. The 6 months RICHIESTA ASILO for those people that have requested for asylum. You still they can't. Maybe they don't give you negative. So you get that 6 months. Or you have even applied for special protection. You are waiting ever since, never say come out. You never know your fate, whether they will grant or not. Anybody will get 6 months RICHIESTA ASILO. Or you did there, maybe you don't even get at anything at all. You can also do something about it by first requesting for asylum. Then let them give you that 6 months RICHIESTA ASILO. If you don't already get that 6 months RICHIESTA ASILO, then you can also do what I want to talk about now. It is impossible because ask your lawyers, ask anybody. They'll tell you say it is not possible. That's why I call it impossible way. Ask any bloggers, people they do something, maybe talk about news and other things. They will tell you it is impossible. It cannot be done. Say that lie. Officially, it cannot be done. I'm telling you, officially, it cannot be done. Don't say this boy doesn't start again, this scenario doesn't start again. But for whoever that really wants to, you are eager to get documents. You get 6 months sojourner. I'm going to tell you, and this one based on grace. Not be everybody when they there, now go fit get documents. Not be everybody. Now go fit get them. Some people are going to be there for years. They no go get them. Some people, grace will speak for them. If you carry anointing for head, if you carry grace, you got to listen to this video and you can do what I'm about to tell you. Now, people might say, it is not possible. Till tomorrow, no lawyer believe and say it's possible. No lawyer believe and say it's possible. Now, first, let me tell you about this one. Let me read where it is written. Let me show you where it is written that it is impossible. It says, residence permit for asylum application, which is the RICHIESTA ASILO, that they call them. Can the residence permit be converted into a permit for work reasons? The answer is what? No. Categorically no. It is no. That is what experts have said. That is what lawyers have said. It says, no, it is necessary to wait for the outcome of the asylum application. According to law, if you have 6 months RICHIESTA ASILO, you cannot convert it to lavoro subordinato 2 years. You cannot convert it to lavoro autonomo. It is impossible. It is written down in law that it is impossible. But how come that Sonero is saying that it is possible a little bit? 5% possible. I'm telling you, 5% possible. Look at it. For those ones that always like to comment negatively, just forget about this video. There's no need of commenting. There's no need of even watching it. If it's only 5 people or 10 people that are interested in it, and at the end, those 5 people or 10 people, if you do what I'm telling you now, what I'm about to tell you, you are going to be a testimony to it. Now, majority of the videos I've ever done, or 50% of the videos I've always done, are things that I have encountered in life, are things that I have done. That is why I'm doing a video for. Also tell people that it can be done. There are some barriers that can still be broken. You understand? 6 months RICHIESTA ASILO to lavoro subordinato 2 years. Hi, Sunday or Sonero talking now. That is how I got my 2 years lavoro subordinato. That is how I got my 2 years lavoro subordinato from 6 months RICHIESTA ASILO. Then it was not possible. Not be say maybe the law did then. The law was not. It was not possible. Many of my friends, I told them they tried it. Not possible. They're not get time. You understand? It was not possible. When I even told my lawyer about it, my lawyer was surprised. He said, how come? How come? So for those ones that want to also try it, everybody get different grace. You might not know that you have grace until you try something. So it will be better for you rather than to criticize this video and say, come on dear, and a lie. It is not in any way. Yes, I'm telling you, it is a lie. It is not in any way. It is impossible. Ask even when I ask my lawyer, or ask even question will tell you, say, no, it is impossible. You yourself go ask your lawyer will say it is impossible. I know that you know. Everybody know the law. You know, even some bloggers might even know and say, waiting this guy talking and lie. It is impossible. Yes, it is impossible. That is how I got my own. That's what I'm telling you. 50% of all the videos I've ever done, now things that I do already get. That is what I'm telling you guys. When I was in Crotoni camp in 2008, when we entered at that time, I became the Nigerian leader then, hoping that maybe if you become Nigerian leader by leading Nigerians and also helping the Italians in the camp, maybe they will give me sojourner, because the previous leader they gave them. But at the end of it, lo and behold, they give me honorary 3 months, because then, now 3 months that they give us then. After 3 months, you renew to 6 months. They gave me 3 months. Then later, as they give you 3 months, they'll say, I come up for camp. That's why they come up for camp. Go bury, take go the husband thing. God help me, I come Manova, come Novara, come northern part of Italy. Then, the 3 months, I renew it to 6 months. The same RICHIESTA ASILO 6 months. Then from the same 6 months, I renew it again to the same 6 months. Then I was having contract of work. I was working. I renew it again, Questura. They gave me the same 6 months. Until somebody now told me that, don't do it that way. If you want to do it, for them to give you documents, you go and do your Nigerian passports. After you've done your Nigerian passports, then go to CAF. Don't go to Questura. Go to CAF. So people listening to this now, it is unofficial. It is not in law. Your lawyer will say no. You understand? But grace might speak for you if you believe it is impossible. Things that are hard, that are impossible, that people say, no, it cannot be done. Those are the things sometimes I like to try. It is better you try rather than you not try. It is better you try rather than your friends will say, no, they're not doing, there's no need. Then you really relax. You say, no need, they're not doing. Some bloggers will say, no, they're not doing. You really relax. Don't relax. Go and try it. How do you go about it? Go and do your passport. If you're Nigerian, go and do your Nigerian passport. If you're from Ghana, go and do your Ghanaian passport. If you've done your Ghana passport, especially for those that are working, because you cannot just do it like that when you are not working or you are not in autonomous. If you're in autonomous and also you are working, you have contract of work, no matter the type of contract of work. So you go and do your Nigerian passport like what I'm telling you now. It is not 100% guarantee. So that may not all say you try and somewhere you they lie, they say no, I not fit one. It is not 100% guarantee. It can only work for those people who get grace. So it not concern me. So I'm only speaking to those ones that have grace. If you know say you get grace for your head, it will work for you. And if you believe it will work for you, you understand? So after you've done your passport, just go to CAF. The same way when people take they convert, your booster paga, your contract of work, your code, everything when they take they convert, carry everything, go CAF. Then they say you want put with confidence and with faith. Then they say you want put this my RICHIESTA ASILO sojourner 6 months. You want convert to lavoro subordinato. Tell them that way, then they'll prepare everything for you. After you've done that, now if sometimes, let me tell you this, if you go to some CAF, they tell you, say, no, it's not done. Go to another CAF. Before you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 CAF, you will see person or CAF who will do the application. The application at first matters. When you put the application through, then you go post office poster, no problem. Some people go encounter problem in CAF no go fit do one. Some people after CAF even do one, then when they reach post office, they go encounter problem. Post office go say, no, you cannot. But if you are able to cross the first problem, CAF, then they do one for you. You're able to cross the second problem, post office, then they submit everything, then they give you appointment dates. Now, the third problem that we encounter, whereby grace will now speak for you, is that we now get to the appointment date on the day of Questura, the day you go to Questura. Now, before you go, you have to pray about it. If you go there, now the person you are going to meet on counter that is going to attend to you, if that person tell you categorically that no, he will not do it for you, you need to go and wait, like what is written here, that you need to go and wait for your application to be fulfilled, for them to finish your application. Some policemen, when people go reach there, because I've told many people they have gone to try it, some make and through, some not fit make am. So when they go reach Questura, policemen will come tell and say, no, you need to wait for your application of asylum to finish first before you can't do anything about it. But if you reach there, you meet person when grace cover you and grace cover that person. Hi, the person go take you, go inside, go temperate you. And once it temperate you, don't finish. It don't finish. Once it temperate you, you'll be waiting for your sojourner. 1 year sojourner depends on the contract of work you have, or 2 years lavoro subordinato. I'm telling you, this will not be saying maybe it know they happen. Yes, it know they happen. It is impossible, but it is possible if you can try. If you get grace. If you not get grace, no problem. Not try and there's no problem. But if you are finding that grace is like working for you, grace now it needs to be activated. Some people get grace, they don't know because they know they try things. If you know they try things, you not go know whether you get grace, whether you get favor on your head. You just did there. Your friend say, no, don't. You really relax. No, that brother do. Not fit try him, but not good. Not just do. You relax. No, that lady do. That sister do. No, he do. They say no, they're not enough. Fit do. You go relax. You get another grace. That person might not have grace. You get another grace. That is it. Before I got my kata sojourner, when I was 4.5 years. It never reached 5 years. It never reached 5 years. I applied for it. Even when I went to one calf, the calf woman tell me, say, it cannot be done. You know what fit do. I went to another calf. The same thing another calf told me. I went to another third calf. When I got to the third calf, they did everything, make application, the same way that 6 months on. They did that 6 months, so I just got everything. I reached Kwesura, the person templated me. Lo and behold, they gave me 2 years lavoro subordinate. I'm telling you now. 2 years here in Italy. 2 years lavoro subordinate in Novara City. 2 years lavoro subordinato from 6 months RICHIESTA ASILO. Then when time came to apply for kata sojourner, I was just 4.5 years, not up to 5 years. I'm still repeating it. I applied for kata sojourner and it came out even before 5 years. It came out even before 5 years. That is breaking of record. Things that are impossible. You can do it to break some limits. People will say, no, it is not possible. You will do one. Just try to do one. You understand? That's why sometimes when I'm trying to encourage people, because I've been there, I don't pass through it. Sometimes it don't mean anything. Try it. You understand? So the problem majority of us have is my friends say, they say, people say, the other one say. The question is, what are you saying? What I'm saying now, because I tried, that's why I'm saying it now. If I not try and my friends say, I listen to my friends say, I don't get anything to tell you today. If to say I listen to my friends say, the other people say, I for not get anything to tell you about 6 months, whether it is possible or not. I for not get anything to tell you about kata sojourner, whether it is possible or not. I for not get anything to tell you. Even my Italian citizenship. Another story. My Italian citizenship. I never complete 10 years when I started the process. But it was on the 10 years dot when I make the application in CAF. I never complete 10 years because I always like to do things fast. I never complete 10 years. I'd already start the process of the template. I did. It was 6 months. 6 months before I go complete 10 years. I'd already make my calculation. When 10 years one completes, I'd already go check my history of my residence. I know when I will complete 10 years, the exact day. So I now give one 6 months. From 6 months, I started preparing other things like the one that I do come from Nigeria. Those ones might take time. All those ones came. They were ready on my platform. I was having it on hand, waiting for the click date, the day when I'll complete 10 years. After I knock 10 years, the next day I go CAF, go make application. And so it is. You understand? So that is how it is. People will tell you, no, it is not possible. That is not possible. It is possible if you believe. What are impossible? Those things that are impossible to people here in Italy, if you believe it is possible. Number one, believe. Number two, grace matters. You understand? That's why I don't force anybody any longer. Go do this one. Whether they want bars or not bars, because not be everybody go feel bars. People, their destiny is that no matter what, even though they get the money, they are destined not to buy. So you cannot force them. They are destined not to have driver's license. You cannot force them. They are destined not to change no matter what you will preach. Even this video now, some people go even get the same 6 months. They don't go say, may they go try and now they go even condemn man. Come more dear, you don't they talk like. And they get 6 months, so they get 6 months RICHIESTA ASILO. They work. They don't go say, okay, make I buy go try and first. They go now then go talk, say, come more dear. You know they happen to they talk like my lawyer say. I don't listen to my lawyer say. After I don't get my 2 years lavoro subordinato from 6 months, I can't call my lawyer. My lawyer can't say, how come? How is it possible? All this my lawyer say, my friends say, like what I'm saying. You get 6 months, and you see they want type comment anyhow for the video, say, come on there, this, that, and that. And even though your friend don't try, you know work. You have another grace. So for those that have grace, person have bought an apartment here in Italy with 6 months RICHIESTA ASILO. People get 2 years, 5 years. It is not possible. Go to any bank. It is not possible. But grace matters. Grace matters. Grace matters. If you get oil for your head, oh bro, wherever you go, if you get oil, just pray for that oil and favor wherever you go. It will follow you. Anything when they're impossible to people, it will become possible. Now, even though maybe you might have had this problem 6 months ever since it hard for you to change that to work document and all that things, you can try it now. Grace can come at any time if you believe. You might have not gotten that grace ever since. Maybe you don't get the grace ever since. By now, maybe you don't get her. Try it. There is no harm in trial. There's one thing I always used to encourage myself. I always like to try things. And when I try things, even though I know I fail in doing it, if I do that thing, I fail in doing it, I always rejoice. Why do I rejoice? I rejoice because my mates around me, they not try. They don't even want to try that thing. They have not ventured. They don't want venture to try that thing. But I break that limit. I try and even though I fail, I go to question. Even though you try and now you go pay the money for post office, and you go question, they can't say no. Very sorry, we cannot do it for you. Don't cry. You understand? You tried. It is better than you tried. You understand? That is it. Rather than you just sit down there and say, come out there and lie, you don't want to try, you still did here. Those ones I will try after this video. This video dated on the 21st of May 2023. And I believe in the depth of my heart, even though I'm only one person, 2 people are going to give testimony that when I listened to that video, I really went and tried. And lo and behold, they have granted me my sojourner. People plenty here in Italy. If 1,000 people listen to this video, 1,000 people get RICHIESTA ASILO and they go try it. Out of that 1,000, I believe 10, even though they're ordinary 10, if you get this video, the purpose of this video is fulfilled. I'm telling you, not only the money I want to make on this video because I will make money, YouTube will pay me, Facebook will pay me. The purpose of this video is that you will say, thank God for Sonero. I listened to that Sonero video. And I go really try that. Now I get my document. Just like the world, some others, people are rejoicing for the many information I've passed across the day. Thank you and remain blessed. And may God favor you and give you grace to break every barriers and every limitations in your life so that people will say, how come? As my lawyer asked me, how come? Thank you and God bless you. Bye.